Please welcome Jose Luis Sarabia Torres from the San Jose State University chapter.
Hello, everyone. So my name is Jose Luis Sarabia Torres, and I was the president of the Society of Latino Engineers and Scientists at San Jose State University for the fall 2023 and spring 2024 academic year. And today I'll be talking about how to increase your member engagement and post-graduation success within your specific SHIP chapter. So to begin, I'm going to talk about the ideal scenario. So first, you want to understand your chapter needs. You need to analyze your chapter, see the current standing of the chapter to see how you can elevate the member engagement, see the leveraging the resources that are available within SHIP and within the different SHIP chapters within your region. Also, trying to use social media to increase member engagement. And also, we're going to do a quick little exercise to see how we can put this into practice and how you can elevate your member engagement within your SHIP chapter. So to begin, we have to understand your chapter needs. So we need to invest in the members, mainly because when you want to target the member engagement, you want to host events that members want to attend. Also, we need to analyze the CMT and areas of growth within your chapter. So to begin, investing in the members is key in increasing the member engagement, mainly because the members are what make your chapter strong. So you need to ask them what type of events you guys want to host. So for us at San Jose State, during our first general meeting, we asked the members, so what kind of events do you guys want? And the first responses that we get is, we want to attend the SHIP National Convention, which is big for the professional networking, the internships, the full-time job opportunities, the networking with the other chapters. Also, they want to have some professional development. So prior to the SHIP National Conference, if there's any opportunity for like some resume review, some mock interviews, some LinkedIn peer review sessions with industry professionals, that's what they want to see. Also, some company tours are also big within our chapter at San Jose State. Also, the regional events, we want to invest in the members, like I mentioned. So one of the big events that we attended was the SHIPTINAS conference for Region 1. This year was hosted at UC Merced. So that was an important event for our SHIPTINAS. Also, the Regional Leadership Development Conference, an opportunity to invest in the upcoming leadership team. They also have the Bomba Cup in Region 1, which is an opportunity to network with other chapters, play some soccer, have a good time, and also enjoy some good food as well. And also the SHIPTINAS events. So we actually introduced 2 SHIPTINA directors for our chapter at San Jose State, which were a huge success, mainly because we didn't have events tailored for SHIPTINAS in the past. So attending the SHIPTINA conference increased the number of Latinas within our chapter. It created a sense of community and also a sense of empowerment for our Latinas at San Jose State. So for me, personally, the first area of growth within the chapter is utilizing the NCP. So trying to ask the members, what kind of companies do you guys want at our events? Mainly because if you have a lot of mechanical or electrical engineers, so you want to tailor the companies that you bring to that discipline. Also, the type of events. If it's if it can be some resume review prior to the SHIP National Convention, some interview sessions so that they feel prepared when they go to the convention in the fall. Also, analyzing the CMT and using the SWOT analysis, so the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So when we began in the fall, we had some SMART goals planned for the semester, as we wanted to have a total of 120 members within our SHIP chapter at San Jose State by the end of the fall 2023. And we did accomplish that goal, but we utilized the SWOT analysis mainly to improve that goal. So one of the strengths was tabling. So there's this event at San Jose State where they have La Bienvenida, which helps recruit other Hispanics, not only in STEM, but also it's just an opportunity for Hispanic clubs on campus to table, promote what they do, and try to recruit members for their organization. So that was one strength. Also, Instagram exposure helped a lot. We realized that a lot of our members utilize Instagram to get information about the events on campus. So we revamped our Instagram. We post our events there, recap, so the members know what is upcoming for them and possible events they can attend. So that was one strength. But then we realized that there were some weaknesses with that because not everyone utilizes Instagram, so they won't know about the events. Also, when you table, you don't target specific STEM students. So, like I mentioned, at La Bienvenida is hosted by the Chicanx Latinx Success Center on campus. So they invite any Latinx organizations. So that wasn't ideal because we try to increase Hispanics in STEM, but it was also a good opportunity to get students that are not in STEM and continue to invest in our Familia San Jose State. Also, another weakness that we saw is that we needed to promote our events ahead of time. So we utilized like some weekly newsletters to help our members know when those events are so that they could plan ahead. Let's say they have like a midterm or a lot of homework assignments, so they can finish them before time and they can attend our events. So the opportunities with this, it got us opportunity to utilize different sources of promotion. So we started using Instagram, the newsletters as well, just so that they can get like a weekly email about all the events that are happening that either that week or that month. Also, it helped get other Hispanics, maybe they might not be in STEM major, but it's still a good opportunity to build our familia within San Jose State and then also connecting with graduate students. However, there is one threat to this, and we realized it's towards the end of the semester, is that there will be students that will be graduating within your chapter. So you have to make sure that you balance that out and try to recruit underclassmen as well, mainly because they are the future of the organization. They are the ones that are going to be running for leadership positions, either once they progress throughout their academic career. So you have to make sure that, yes, there will be graduating students in the fall semester or in the spring semester, but also you have to target those underclassmen so that they continue to run the organization. So then our new SMART goal for the academic year was, so we wanted to utilize tabling, Instagram, LinkedIn, some weekly newsletters as well, and Discord to end the semester with 160 plus ship members, which is more specific. You have the resources that you're going to use, like Instagram, LinkedIn, all these sources of promotion for the events. But also, we wanted to get some member feedback as well, because we realized, yes, we have a lot of students coming to our events, but how do we increase the retention from those members? Like, what is making them come to the event? Is it the free food that we give out at the events, which that might be an incentive for them to come? Is it the company that we worked with? We want to keep tailoring the events for our members so that they continue coming to the events. Next, we want to analyze our chapter. So we need to make, at the beginning of the academic year, we need to see how many ship members do we have in our chapter, and making like a demographic of what type of majors do we have, the ratio between male and female, the Latinas, and also trying to see what companies you can target so that you tailor the events towards the majors that you have within your chapter. So this is extremely important, the chapter membership. So you need to make sure to know how many students are within your chapter. So for example, here at San Jose State for the previous academic year, a majority of our membership was seniors and juniors, which is not ideal in the case because the majority of them, of the seniors, were graduating. So we had to tailor our recruitment towards those underclassmen so that we keep the organization going for the future. And why is this important? Also, like when you try to tailor the events, a majority of these students, like juniors and seniors, they're gonna want internships, they're gonna want some full-time job opportunities. So this is where you create events for professional networking with industry. Also, like the major demographics is extremely important. Like for our chapter, we had a lot of mechanical and electrical engineers. So when we try to contact companies, we had a priority of contacting companies that are recruiting either for mechanical or electrical engineering, because then at our events, there will be a higher chance that these students will attend, mainly because the discipline is geared towards them. So this is extremely important. Next, the companies. So at San Jose State, we're fortunate enough to be in a location of Silicon Valley, which is not the case for every chapter in the US. But for us, how I will start about this first, I will see what companies are within the area and ones that I can target. Also looking at the alumni. So like I mentioned, there'll be a lot of graduating students from your SHIP chapter. Keep in contact with them. That's extremely important because let's say they go into Lockheed Martin and you want to have an event with Lockheed Martin, you can contact them directly since they work there. And also, if they don't know the answer, they can connect you with someone, let's say HR, and they can plan an event with you with your chapter. So that's extremely important. Keep in contact with your alumni so that they can help your chapter grow and keep hosting those professional events. Also, connections made through the professional events is also extremely important. At San Jose State, there's like career fairs. So me personally, I attend every career fair. I try to network with every industry representative there, mainly because you never know. There might be an opportunity that you want to have an event with that specific company, and now you have that connection either through LinkedIn or through their email. So make connections like through career fairs or even the SHIP National Convention. I will also and I'll recommend that as well if you were fortunate to attend in Utah and all those connections you made. At least you have that connection through LinkedIn. And if they don't know the answer or if they can't connect you because you're in a different state, then they can possibly connect you with someone that is close to your area. And also, this is extremely important. I didn't know about this about the professional chapters until like mid fall semester, but this is extremely important. So at San Jose State, we're we're fortunate. So there's the SHIP Silicon Valley professional chapter, there's the SHIP San Francisco professional chapter, and then there's the SHIP Delta Valley professional chapter. So I highly encourage each one of you to look into if there's any professional chapters within your university, because the professional chapters are filled with professionals that want to give back to Hispanics in STEM. So if you contact them or their board, their president, anyone within their chapter, they will help you connect you with industry. And let's say there's someone that works at Cisco and they're part of the Houston professional chapter, they can have an event with you guys, either they or they could connect you with someone else to host that event with you guys. So the SHIP professional chapters, extremely recommend reaching out to them. Next, you want to leverage your resources. So there's a lot of support within SHIP, not only at a regional level, also the chapter support, like the professional chapters as well, that can help you increase your member engagement. Also, investing in the community is also extremely important. I'll go into that in my second slide, but first, I'm starting off with the support from SHIP. So at San Jose State, we're part of SHIP Region 1. So each university chapter is part of a different region. So there's 7 regions across SHIP National, but we're part of SHIP Region 1. So each region has a VP, a student representative, a graduate representative, a junior representative, and a SHIP TUNA director. So if you're struggling with member engagement, highly recommend talking to your VP, ask them any advice, any tips that can help increase your member engagement. If you want a student perspective, there's also a student representative that is part of that region that goes to a university in that specific area. So they can help out with trying to increase your member engagement as well. Also, like I mentioned, the professional and undergrad chapters. The professional chapters are extremely beneficial when you're trying to make the professional connections with industry. But also, the undergraduate chapters are extremely beneficial as well, because I started reaching out to the different chapters within like the Bay Area. So there's Stanford, there's San Francisco State, UC Santa Cruz, Santa Clara University. And not only do you get the opportunity to network with other SHIP chapters, but you get the opportunity to ask them questions because there's some chapters within, let's say, your your area that might be excelling in the member engagement, and you can ask them questions. They can be a resource for you, provide some tips on how to increase member engagement and increase like the connections as well. So extremely important. Collaborate with your professional and undergrad chapters as well. Next, investing in the community is also one of our priorities within our chapter San Jose State, mainly through our science extravaganza. So we host this annual event in the spring where it's almost like Noche de Ciencias, but it's a one-day event. This spring semester, we brought over 350 students from San Jose. They were mainly middle school students. So this got us the opportunity to increase our member engagement, mainly because there was 10 companies in attendance. Some of them were like Apple, Lockheed Martin, Valley Water, uh, all these different companies. But also to run this event, you need student volunteers. So at the Science Extravaganza, we had a total of 65 student volunteers. Not only were they part of our SHIP chapter, but there were also students that were not part of our SHIP chapter. So the students that were not part of our SHIP chapter, it gave us the opportunity to showcase what we do, all the company connections that we have, and show them that our SHIP chapter at San Jose State has all these events where they can grow professionally, socially, and academically as well. So this was an extremely beneficial event, not only for the students, but also to increase our numbers and our member engagement as well. But also panels. So we do a lot of panels with high schools, with middle school students in San Jose. So this helps a lot because it gives the opportunity for our members to give back to the community, to be engaged, to meet other students within our SHIP chapter. So it's a win-win. You invest in the community, but also you give the opportunity for students to network as well. And also the SJSU tours. So like I mentioned, we bring in students from different high schools, middle school students. We give them tours about San Jose State University. We talk about our SHIP chapter, just trying to encourage them to attend San Jose State. Next, another key and most important out of everything is your social media presence. So to increase the member engagement, we utilize Instagram and LinkedIn to engage our members and showcase all the different events that we have throughout the whole academic year to our connections and our professional network, not only to encourage members to attend these events, but also to showcase to industry professionals that we are active and we are giving back to the Hispanic community at San Jose State. So first, Instagram. This is one of the key insights to increase member engagement, not only because it gives you the opportunity to highlight members, like for example, in this first picture on the left, we highlighted all the graduates from our SHIP chapter and then we tagged them. So this is extremely important because then he posts it and then they're able to showcase not only their accomplishment within our SHIP chapter, but also their network sees who we are. They see, oh, it's Solis. Let me see what type of events they do. And then they look into our profile and then they see all the different events and then it encourages them to join the organization, see all the events that we host, the social events, professional, and even if they're graduating, they can come back as alumni so they know that we are present at San Jose State as a SHIP chapter. And the second one also just showcasing like the graduations. We tag them, they repost, which has been a huge success because this academic year we reached a total of 1,000 followers on Instagram. So it shows increased exposure. It shows companies that our chapter is active, which is an opportunity for them to invest in our chapter, probably through sponsorships, but also as some events that they host throughout our semester. Next is LinkedIn. This was one source of social media that we started this academic year, so we didn't have a LinkedIn profile starting this fall semester. So I started it mainly because I realized that most of our audience does not use Instagram. Instagram is tailored towards students, and LinkedIn is tailored towards more like professionals. So more opportunity to connect with industry professionals in the field. So this is also a good opportunity because then if you tag someone on LinkedIn, then they repost and their network sees our ship chapter, and then it's just like a family tree where everyone gets opportunity to share Solis, our ship chapter, to their network. So this is extremely important if you want to target like more like professional audience, and it also keeps the members engaged because then they repost, and then it gives an opportunity for more students and professionals to see your chapter and what you've been able to accomplish throughout the whole academic year. Now we're gonna put this into practice. So how do you engage students and companies to increase like your member engagement, your industry representative engagement within your ship chapter? So first, how I'll approach this to increase our member engagement is think about what students want. So most of the students want internship and full-time job opportunities, mainly to gain experience and have some post-graduation success. So how do you accomplish the student needs? So you look at the different companies that students are interested in. So we, like for us, during our first general meeting, which is our highest attendance general meeting throughout the whole academic year, we we asked the students, so what type of companies are you interested in? And the majority of the students said we want to work with Lockheed Martin, we want to work with Analog Devices, NVIDIA, and Adobe. So those were the top 4 companies that students were interested in. So then we took that into account. We saw if we had any alumni that graduated from our ship chapter so that we can make the event possible for our members so that they can get opportunities with those companies. So next, so we survey them. Now we connect with the industry representative. So we reach them out through LinkedIn. Any alumni, like I mentioned, people that graduated from your ship chapter and now work at that company, they can connect you with someone that can help you plan out that event, and also the career center. So every university has a career center. This has been helpful for us, and it's almost like a last resort. Mainly, we go to the career center. Let's say we want to have an event with Microsoft, but we don't have a alumni that graduated from our ship chapter and that works at Microsoft, or we can't find someone that through LinkedIn. So we go to the career center. We ask them if they have like a possible the connection that we can reach out to make this event possible. And this has also been a success because we've done it in the past and we've been able to host an event with Analog Devices. So this is, I highly recommend, like if you can't find anyone, just reach out to your career center. They have a lot of resources available to connect you with industry professionals. And most importantly, the communication with that company. So be professional, concise. Most companies, yes, they might take a while to respond back, but when they do respond back, like respond immediately because most of the time the people that work at that company are they may be busy. So just be professional, be concise, be straight to the point. Like, can we have an event with our chapter? They're interested in networking and some internships and full-time opportunities, and then send. So then you're concise, straight to the point, and then they can help you with that event for your ship chapter. So I just want to thank you guys. So my name is Jose Luis Arabia Torres. I was the president of the ship chapter for fall 23, spring 24. If you ever want to contact us, you can DM us on Instagram at solis.sjcu, or you can email us at solis.sanjosestate@gmail.com. And if you guys have any more questions, I look forward to speaking with you, answering any questions live during our live session at MILA 2024. Thank you.